We are picking up with, we saw our little kid Henry is now grown up and he finds himself in Seattle under a new curse. And we know that some of his families come to help him. We see Rumpelstiltskin, we see Captain Hook, and we see Regina. And so for us, we really wanted to, after 6 seasons, give some of our characters like Snow and Charming and their happy ending, but we feel like it's time to, although we've ended the chapter of that book, it's time to begin a new one.
Yeah, season 7 is the start of a new chapter. Some of the characters return, some new ones join us. We begin a new adventure.
When we knew Henry as a little boy, he had the heart of the truest believer, and now he no longer believes. And so it's up to his 10-year-old daughter, Lucy, to get him to return that belief, and what she believes will break this curse. And so I think you find Henry is now a writer. He wrote a book that contained all the stories of the first 6 seasons, but he believes they're not real. He believes he just made them up. And he now drives a car. He is a Swift driver, which is the Clearable Uber. And Henry is trying to make it in this world. And I think, the very first season we were on the Snow White mythology, and I think people will see we're on the Cinderella mythology, which really works in the real world. I think a lot of people feel like they're kept down and they can't get ahead and they are struggling and they need hope. And that is why, for us, we wanted to do a new version of the show in the modern day to reflect the times we're in.
We're bringing in a whole bunch of new cast this year, among them Danya Ramirez, who's playing Cinderella, and she's amazing, and she's got a whole new take on the character, and we have some surprising twists and turns to the Cinderella story.
Yeah, we're going to meet her wicked stepmom, played by Gabrielle Lenoir, who is very extra evil. We are going to meet the wicked stepdaughter, who is played by Adelaide Kane. And we're going to meet some new princesses that we never got to. We're going to meet Makia Cox, who's playing Tiana. We're also going to have Alice in Wonderland, played by Rose Reynolds. Everybody loves the idea of, hope. And I think that no matter how dark our stories get, everyone knows that at the end of the day, there's going to be light at the tunnel. And I think that's what keeps people coming.
I think that no matter where you're from, no matter who you are and how you grew up, fairy tales are a part of your life. And I think everybody connects to them in different ways. And that's something that I think the show may have tapped into. And, and now in this new iteration of the show, we'll be exploring some new fairy tales and retelling some old ones.
When we started 7 years ago, we started the pilot at the end of the Snow White story to say that we weren't just retelling what you've seen, we're going to tell our own versions. And for us, that was kind of the fun about it. There was a lot of mysteries to us. Why is Grumpy grumpy? Why is the wicked stepsister wicked? And so we wanted a show that got underneath and took these characters that a lot of people just only remember from the cartoon or a toy and make them real people.
For us, it's not about happy endings, it's about happy beginnings, and that's something that makes it exciting as storytellers and hopefully for the audience, that stories that you think you know how they end could go on in a whole new direction, and you can take these characters and hopefully make them dimensional and real and give them some surprising twists and really find the humanity within them all.